What's up with y'all, man? Um, been a couple days since it's been a little hot minute since I actually talked on the video. I did a little drill like a review. I mean, a drill like update a couple days ago, probably maybe a week ago, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all today about. First of all, I want to thank everybody that's under my comments. I mean, that's under my videos commenting. Um, I don't always get back in a timely manner or at all sometimes, and I don't want to make it seem like, I just ignore people and I'm rude. And that's not the case. I just been moving around a lot and, finally got a little chance right quick to make a video. And so I wanted to do that and kind of address the sister's comment under one of my videos. And she asked me, when are we as a people going to come together and talk about something um, something more, meaningful than than hair. So she was referring to the video that I made about how people who freeform feel about people with faux locks. So she was using that, that video not to come at me, but just a reference to ask a general question. And she asked me, did I have any ideas um, to answer that question? And I hope she sees this video. And to answer that question, I really can't. Because I really don't know. I don't understand why it is. Like, I don't understand why people with real locks um, fuss about people who have fake locks. I mean, I don't understand. I understand it on a small scale because, like I said in the video, you know, to a lot of people, it's more than locks. So when they see somebody, perpetrating, and passing it off as something else, that kind of rubs people the wrong way. But to me, I just, me personally, I mean, I can care less, man. Cause like you, I'm probably, I get tired of the same arguments, whether not only just hair, but excuse me, a lot of things in general that we argue about, man. It's the same repetitive stuff. So I just let stuff, be water under the bridge a lot of times. But she was saying, in a time like this, we need to start, finding other things to, talk about or critique or, and I mean, I agree with that, man. Because we out here getting murdered, like literally, like these policemen, they have no regard for black life, man, like none, like they don't. So because they're not, I, I don't see it, that these people go into these suburban neighborhoods and are just killing people left and right, like it's not happening, man, because they have regard for their life. They have no regard for black life. So I guess I agree with her on that, But people gonna still talk about what they want to talk about, man. I mean, there's really no way to stop that. All you can do is, as an individual, you know, work on yourself and spread the light. Other than that, man, it's just people gonna argue what they want to argue about, whether it be hair, whatever you can think of, people been arguing about. But yeah, I agree that we as a people, yes, we need to start talking about this stuff more because it's gonna keep happening. You know what I mean? It's just gonna keep happening. And I already, I already see the trend. Like these last few years, I actually noticed it. I noticed it before, but these last few years have really, made it stick. And that is that what happens is the police murders us. It's caught on camera. We post a, we're outraged because the media leaks it and they play it over and over and over and over. We're outraged. We post about it constantly on Facebook or so any social media. You know, for about good 2.5, 2 weeks, and then um, it kind of dies off, and then the person is not necessarily, I wouldn't say forgotten about, but there's really no, that same push and that same fire that came out when it first happened, So, and it happens again, and the same thing keeps it. I'm saying, and we go through the same cycle with the media, and that's why I tell people all the time, you can't move with the media, because if you move with the media, you're gonna be lost. Like, because the media is to sensationalize. Their job is just to get stories. It's not to inform you. It's to make you feel a certain way, or to make you view things a certain way. It's not to actually give you information that you can decide on for yourself. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch the news in a certain way. You know what I mean? You can't just watch it just on the surface. So, but that's what happens. The same cycle just keeps happening, and it keeps happening. Like, and then they it's like they tell us where to direct our emotions and our outrage without even saying it, because there's always black people, or just people in general, but a lot of always black people getting killed by police, and the media knows. It seems to be that they know which stories to make public, which stories to blow up, I should say. So somebody else, it might happen to somebody in one state, and then in another state it might happen, but the media picks which one to blow up, and we follow them, and then when they stop talking about it, when they stop showing it, and I notice our outrage for the situation starts to go down with it, so, and so that's one of the things that we need to fix. But there's a lot more other stuff too, but to answer this sister's question, that's something that I can't really answer. I explained it the best way I can. My outlook on it, my perspective of. So hopefully I answered the question, in a decent manner. So, but I don't exactly know when us as a collective, because I mean, I think as a very small percentage of people who have locks and actually are harping on it all the time about so I think that's a very small percentage of people. So I don't see it to be that big, but maybe you do, like, from your perspective, but from mine, I just see it's just something, it's just one of those minuscule things, man, that people, it's gonna always come up, where just like are they dreadlocks or are they locks? That's gonna always, stuff like that's gonna always come up. Now that doesn't mean that the people who talk about those things don't see other things in society or other things, going on. They just, just happen to catch them on that day talking about that. So that just is what it is. But I do agree. We as a people, we need somewhere to, not just one place, like places all over, that we can go and talk about, these things, amongst ourselves, and like actually articulate ourselves, and come up with problems and solutions to problems. Because right now everybody's kind of on their own. Everybody has an idea. Everybody has what they think should happen. But we're not coming together as a collective and as a people to say, look, this is what we're gonna do. And. But like I said, I don't know how far we are from something like that, man. We can't agree on a lot of stuff, so I couldn't call it. Hopefully one day, man. One day soon, Until then, we just gotta work on ourselves as individuals, man, as a people individually, and then, bring it out to others. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today, man. I noticed that my hair is this is just this pretty much just sticks out. It's not all combined yet, but it's definitely gonna get there soon. So and I'm not gonna lie, man, my hair is a lint magnet. So sometimes I brush it a little bit, get the lint out as best I could, you know. Other than that, man, hey, y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and hopefully the upcoming week is good to y'all. And prosperity, man. Peace.